Welcome back, everybody. Today is the 13th of, I think it's June. I'm not feeling the best, so we'll see how this goes. So I don't know if you guys are familiar, but I have 2 wheels and I have 3 wheels. And today we're going to just kind of go over the differences. And is this one easier to ride or is that one easier to ride? This is my 2019 TT250. It's a little Chinese bike. It's set up for the dirt. I got knobbies on it. I put those on. I have a bead lock in the back, that way that tire doesn't rotate. We have an aftermarket muffler and a head pipe, complete exhaust. Put on some brush guard bars, whatever you want to call them, threw that on there. And yeah, let's just take it out. It's set up for dirt. I don't ride dirt anymore because I just moved from Ohio. These tires are not meant to be ridden. Oh, let's kick that in. Ridden on the road. They are super soft and it's just going to destroy them. And this is carbureted compared to fuel injected. And we're just going to take a quick little jaunt through the neighborhood. And like I said, these tires are so loud. This thing's set up for the dirt, so these knobbies, you can feel them when you're on this. I mean, they are straight 100% in the dirt, having a fun time. But it's fairly easy to ride. It's a light bike. It's, I don't know, 350 pounds or so. It's not as light as a motocross bike because, you know, this is designed to go on the highway. Now, this thing is not quick by no means, but it's a lot of fun. You know, it's easy to stand up on. It's easy to sit on. It's got a really soft, squishy suspension. It's like 97 degrees here today, so I'm gonna watch out for those tar snakes. Let's go ahead and grab a next gear. So I'm already in 5th gear doing 34 miles per hour. Little Alfa Romeo and Giulia. Super easy to ride, super stable. And I am not an accomplished rider of 2 wheels, but this thing is super fun and very agile. The thing with this bike though is it gets blown around a lot because it is super light. And now we are back. There's a little red race car. That's probably the easiest out of all of my everythings to ride. So there we go. We're going to go out on the Spyder. And, you know, I'm going to leave this one back here. That way I can pull the Spyder up and do things a little different since little red's right there. Kick her up into neutral. This thing is so easy to find neutral. Love it. And I'm on my tippy toe, so I have to stand on the pegs to get off this thing. So that's it. Let's take this one out. I'll see everybody down the road. Welcome back, everybody. So now we are on the 2020 Can-Am Spyder F3T. It's telling me it's 100 degrees out here right now. It's warm. It's very warm. I have my visor cracked just to get a little bit more air underneath my helmet. It's taking my breath away. It's so warm. But then again, when you're not feeling good, it doesn't take much. 1518. I know where 1518 goes. It goes back down to 1604 if I turn right. We're gonna go straight. I'm just now starting to realize where all these roads go, where they end up, where they start, where they finish, where I'm at. I still get lost everywhere. I always have to use my phone to get myself home. Boom, boom, boom. So, which one's easier to ride? 2 wheels or 3 wheels? And you saw me on the little blue bike, and that's what I call my little TT250 is the blue bike, and this is simply the Spyder. I'm not very creative when it comes to names. So, this one has aftermarket floorboards, power so I can plug in my phone, factory cruise control, backrest, you know, everything that I need to throw down some major miles. And I can stand up on this just as easy with the big floorboards. This has cruise control, so when your tire gets, you know, when your hand gets tired, you can just set the cruise. I love cruise control on a bike where the blue bike does not. This has an upgraded seat, so this is a lot more comfortable than the blue bike. The blue bike has a better suspension. It has a lot more travel. So on these punishing roads in Texas, it's a lot more gentle, to say the least, where you can take quite a bit of shock on these roads on the F3. They're both really easy to ride. The F3 gets blown, the little blue bike gets blown around a lot more because it's so light, where the F3 is heavy. 850 pounds, I do believe, this one. And the wind doesn't move it that easily. It can be crazy windy out, and this thing just tracks true and straight. And in that case, you know, you'd be fighting that little blue bike all over the place. This thing just goes. Now, Spyders do handle, they have a unique way of handling. So say you're on this road and say there's a groove or the road kind of is washing away, and only the right front tire over here falls into that, and the left one stays up on the road, like right here. If that was long and deeper, it could actually pull the Spyder off to the right. So you need to, you know, get used to that. But once you get that out of the way, it's no different than being blown around by the wind on the blue bike. So, believe it or not, I would say the blue bike's a little easier to ride than my Can-Am Spyder. Even though this thing is super easy to ride. Blue bike's a 5-speed, you shift with your foot, got a clutch. This is an electronic shift, so you hit a button. That simplifies things. They both start with a key. This has no brakes on the bars. It has a centrally located brake on the right foot, where the blue motorcycle has a front brake that you see, front brake, you grab with your fingers, and a rear brake where this thing's brake is located at the right foot. Wow, it is warm. Still chilling at 100. Whew, I'm not going to be out very long, I don't think. Not feeling as poorly as I am. So, I mean, this is a perfect example of me not feeling well. I was able to hop on the blue bike and with no issues at all. It started and ride it around the block, no problem. To where the Spyder, easy to get on. I don't need to stand on the pegs first, but you can't stand on the running boards first to get on the Spyder. You know, if you're gonna go on a little tour, hey, that blue bike is not the bike to take. Of course you take the Spyder. That's what this thing's set up for. I should have passed them. I should have. So let's take it another way. And I had this issue. I bought my Can-Am Spyders. I came from two wheels, and I was never truly comfortable on two wheels because of my hip and back issues. I can't react quick enough on top of the bike to do what I wanted to do, and sometimes it would wobble, and I didn't like that at speed. So I bought a Can-Am Spyder, and for me, the Spyder lets me ride how I want to ride. I don't need to worry about it wobbling. I just ride it. Now, if you're coming from two wheels and you don't know what you want to get, health issues, getting older, just never got into two wheels, will a Can-Am Spyder fill that need of being able to get out there and ride? So when I bought my Spyders, I was like, man, I'm missing something. I think I want to go back, or not go back, but maybe I want to have a motorcycle, two-wheel motorcycle as well. So that's why I bought the little blue bike, and also to ride in the dirt with my buddies. And after I start riding how I ride, I realized quickly that the Spyder gives me everything that I need in a ride. It fills that need of being out in the air and twisting a throttle and enjoying the ride. Plus the benefits I've already talked about of not getting blown around and not worrying about things. You just go out and ride. So if you're trying to determine if you want to come from two wheels to three wheels, and you're like, I just don't know if it's going to give me what I'm looking for, depending on how you ride. Now, if you ride a sport bike and you're very aggressive and you drop into corners, and yeah, maybe that Spyder might not give you exactly what you want. But if you're just out to ride, to throw down miles, to weekend trips, to week-long trips, to month-long trips, Can-Am Spyder could give you what you're looking for if you're looking to get away from two wheels. I really don't miss riding two wheels, and I thought I would, but I don't. I mean, it gives me everything that I need. Now, I bought my motorcycle in March, and by that summer I had already traded it in on my first Spyder, so I didn't ride two wheels for long. But you know, this gives me everything that I need, plus the security of not having to worry about leaves or gravel. Wet pine needles are slippery little things. So this is going to be a very short video. I'm losing my voice. It's very difficult for me to talk right now. So drop a comment below. You let me know what you think. Two wheels, three wheels, which one's easier? If you gone from two wheels to three wheels, did it satisfy your need, or did you have to go back to two wheels? And I mean, a Can-Am Spyder's not for everybody. Holy crap. It is horrible. 102. We see that? 102, 102. And then really quick. Not really quick. I'm done. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Stay safe, everybody. I'll see you down the road.